Hello, and welcome to me popping my knuckles ASMR. I joke. Welcome to another tier list. I know I'm uploading three. I know I've uploaded this and another one. You need to watch that one first for context. It's another tier list, but yeah. So we're gonna do Disney and Pixar. Hoping Disney and Pixar don't see this, because I know, because if there's anyone more than YouTube, it's Disney. But I'm just gonna talk about movies that I liked and love. As you can see, it says I love it. It's on an all-time favorite for me. I liked it. But it has some room to grow. Meh, it definitely has some room to grow. Or I haven't seen it. Please don't kill me. Yeah. So right away, as I noticed, there's two that has to go into S. Oliver, I loved Oliver and Company. One of the songs that I will sing on the spot. Just give me the word is "Why Should I Worry." I don't know why. I just love that song so much. I'll move it just so it stops flipping out. I grew up with it. I lost the actual VHS to it, which I was like super disappointed. But now that Disney Plus is a thing, which I do have, I can watch it again, and I can sing along to it as much as I want. Right now, even as I say this, the song is going through my head. Like, I'm shutting up because that might get copyrighted claimed. And then Nightmare Before Christmas. It's edgy. Everyone likes it. I like it. It's wholesome. It's nice. It's definitely like, yeah. Everyone likes it. It's one of the first like stop motions. It's a really good musical. It's got good music. Yeah. Yeah. I'm placing Atlantis there because, it's a good movie. It has, it's one of the better under Diamond in the Rough. That made me think of Aladdin. Dang it. Um, but yeah, it's one of the better ones. I have never seen Black Cauldron. Uh, I don't really care to. Um, unless like people recommend it, unless people spam in the comments like, "Oh my God, you need to, absolutely need to," and stuff like that. Um, yeah. Brother Bear, Cars, Brave, and Chicken Little. I'll go up here. Brother Bear is like actually good, and I will find myself singing on my way. I am a huge Disney fan because I just because I say the words and the tune just starts playing in my head. God. Um. Yeah, but Brother Bear is like, hey, this seems really plausible for like what it was, and I like that. Cars I just grew up with. I like the first movie. I haven't seen the third one. The second one sucked. Brave actually tells a good tale. I don't know why it gets shitted on a lot. Um, and also, I'm kind of mad, like, it wasn't called The Bear and the Bow. I guess Disney is trying to move away from the classical fairy princess tale, cliche, like, why wouldn't you name it? Because it is the name of that fairy princess tale. Like, okay, but The Bear and the Bow is actually kind of cool. Like, bear, bow, done. And, and like, she only got brave in, like, the final act. Like, she was brave, but she was brave in a different way. So maybe that's why it gets shitted on, but... Chicken Little, yeah, another... It's same reason as Cars, like, it's a childhood favorite, and I just like it. It's a unique spin on the take of the classic Chicken Little story. Big Hero 6 I like because A, it's a little bit Marvel. B, it's like Disney's first actual superhero movie, like Disney itself, superhero movie, and the whole Disney channels. I forgot channel for a second. Um, yeah. The Disney Channel series is really good. Yeah, so, and I like that a lot too. Coco has a place in my heart because it it was definitely um around a time where I had a personal family member die that was really close to me and in my heart and all that. So, like, they died, and then this movie came out soon, or no, I'm remembering it wrong. The movie came out anyway. I never, like, I don't remember how it had, like, the chain of events, but the the family member death, either saw it or rewatched it, and then just got a whole new meaning of it. So yeah. Bug's Life, I liked as a kid. Um, but like when I look back on it now, some of the characters could have been better. Um, yeah. Lilo and Stitch and Dumbo. Lilo and Stitch because I like the series. It's really good. It's really like a lot of the stuff that people said when they went back and watched it went, holy cow, Stitch just went into this like crumbling family. I knew that from the start. I was like, oh, this family is crumbling. I relate to all the characters very much because of that. My personal family life is not really good, but so that's like why I love Lilo and Stitch. Just here walks in this alien, and everything just went, and everything just goes. like everything is from chaotic from the start. But here walks in this alien, and everything goes chaotic, but in a different good way. Um, Dumbo, I like just like it's Dumbo. It tells a cool story and everything. Um, I also remember playing the Disney video bingo game. Uh, and every time it landed on Dumbo, like we pause it, and I just went up to the TV screen and hugged the TV. Yeah, I haven't seen Cinderella, like, and I don't really want to, cause it's just not for me. I will read the Brother Grimm version of it, which is the original, but I don't want to see it. Uh, I saw Dinosaur once, and I wasn't really impressed with it. So, yeah. Fantasia, I liked. I liked what they did with Fantasia and Fantasia 2000. I kind of wanted. I was kind of expecting like a Fantasia 2020. Um, yeah. I don't know why, but something in me just went, hey, maybe there's gonna be a Fantasia 2020, and just like everything's gonna come back to life with this movie. Let me. Star Wars. I liked it, but not as much as everything else. So that's why I'm putting it in B. It doesn't have room to grow, or it doesn't have some room to grow because it is good, but compared to all the other stuff that's on here, yeah, it's taking a back seat. Hunchback, Home on the Range, and nope. Mouse Detective. I have not seen these three movies. I kind of want to see Hunchback of Notre Dame just because how well it's talked about, but other than that, I have no real reason to watch any others. Meet the Robinsons, I watched a couple of times, but I just couldn't really connect with everyone, and there was a lot of people thrown at me, so that made me like go, not really to it. Um, but I guess that's the point. That um, that he's an orphan. He looked at other people who weren't included, and he just went, "Yoink, you're part of the family now." Um, I may need to rewatch it because it's been a long time since I've seen that. Um, Bolt, I'm putting up at S tier because on the day of the family member death, I needed a way to cope, and my mom asked if I wanted to watch a movie, and I went, yeah, how about Bolt? I don't know why, but whenever I need to cope or like think on something or just need to like de-stress, Bolt is one of the movies I go to. I don't know why. It's a pretty good movie. It's not my. I don't love it. Like Oliver and Company, but it is a go-to for mine. I don't know why, but it just is. Oh, that's Tron. Tron, I have not seen, nor do I really care about it. The only way I do care about it is Kingdom Hearts 2, which I haven't played. So, yeah. These Ichabod and Mr. Toad and Make Mine Music, they're just too old, so I never got to see it. They were, I shouldn't say too old, because I got to see like some of the first stuff as I looked at like Pinocchio. They were never introduced to me, and I feel like if they were, I might have liked them, but since they haven't, I just don't. And I just don't like it. MCU, I like Marvel. How many more times do I have to say it? I like Marvel. Yeah. Inside Out was good. It's not gonna be like one of my go-tos, but if someone suggested it, I'd be like, oh yeah! I'll be like, oh yeah, totally, let's watch this. And I'll gush on how I like it, but I'm not just gonna bring it out of nowhere like I would with Oliver and Company, or Big Hero 6, or Coco, or others in S tier. Treasure Planet, where was it? And Up are S tier. Treasure Planet, I grew up with Treasure Planet. I absolutely think it is a total diamond. It is so good. I love what they did with it, and yeah, like it is really good. I love it. I loved Jim. I loved it's not Doc, it's not Howard. Oh, what is the? I can see him so clearly in my head. Ah, oh, damn it. I love Scrooge. I love Mr. Arrow. I love the Captain. I loved Morph. I just loved the characters. They were really good, and everything. I looked up to Jim when I was watching. I was like, I was like, I like Jim. Me and Jim are buddies. Blah blah blah. Like if he was real, me and him would be buddies and blah blah blah. Yeah, I just loved Treasure Planet and Up. It's really heartfelt, and I am one of the guys who. Yeah, I am in touch with my emotions. Like, I am not a toxic masculine person. So, yeah. Robin Hood. Where was it? I just saw it. Ratatouille. Where was it? Where was it? It was another one. What? Okay, hold on. Okay, I guess that was it. Robin Hood and Ratatouille, I do like them. I yeah, Robin Hood I grew up with, and I was like, oh yeah, it's the classic tale of Robin Hood, but with animals. So yeah, my my one gripe with the whole film is, and I've been saying this since I was a child, why the hell did they not make Robin Hood a Robin? Because that would have been like so good. I mean, yeah, I get it. He's tricky like a fox. But a Robin, though! His name is Robin Hood! So yeah. Uh, Ratatouille, I always think it's this great, magnificent film, and and I always vouch to watch it. But every time I watch it, I'm like, oh, it's not this magnificent. Why do I always want to watch this? Um, like, confused by why I think it's so great. It is a good movie, but I just don't understand why I think it's so great sometimes. Yeah. I am in love with the Winnie the Pooh series. I always have been. Nothing is gonna change from that. I love Pooh. I love Tigger. Those two are my most favorites. I love Lumpy. Love Lumpy. I love Roo. I love Kanga. Um, yeah. Eeyore's a treat. Rabbits. When he has someone to bicker against, he's fun. Especially Tigger. Especially Tigger. Um, but yeah, I just love Winnie the Pooh. Uh, Lion King. It's the Lion King. You can see, like, what am I supposed to say here? Like, yeah, it's the Lion King. Like, everyone loves the Lion King. It's not my all-time favorites, but I do like it. Um, same. Kind of with like I love the soundtrack of Aladdin, but the actual movie itself is like okay. Soundtrack is up here. Actual movie itself is kind of down here. Like it doesn't have room to grow. It's a good movie, but I'm just not that 100% thrilled on it. So I'm putting it in the middle. Um, just because. Zootopia, I liked everything about it. It was really good. Um, it took a really good jab on racism in the dark place of the world. Like it was really good, and I like how it wasn't just start to finish, bam, everything got solved in a day. Like no, no, no. This is still police. She still has police work to do with the Nick. Yeah, with Nick. Um, yeah, so like it showed itself very well. Monsters Inc. Doesn't feel right. I like it. It I like it. It's very good. I think the cliffhanger at the end left a sour taste in my mouth because I was like, oh, there's gonna be a Monster Inc. 2. And then we got Monster University, which just went, haha, screw the timeline. Um, so, yeah. I, I liked it, but it's a childhood favorite of mine, but right now it's not, like, one of my all-time favorites. And again, like, I don't know if I said this when I was first making this. This is just my opinion. If like everything is reversed in different orders, fine by you. Like, fair enough. Like, you have your taste, I have mine. Like, yeah. Pirates of the Caribbean, The Black Pearl. I did like the Pirates of the Caribbean. The first trilogy, what was supposed to be the trilogy, I liked. The fourth one with Spanish conquistadors. There's the word I was looking for. Blackbeard's daughter, the the fountain of eternal youth. God, I need to remember my words. That wasn't really good. I think it's just because, like, Johnny Depp didn't have his other pals to banter off with and everything. But I actually don't know why I didn't like the movie. It just went poorly for me. I would say the one with about the Fountain Youth is haven't seen it, don't kill me. But the final movie, the fifth one, where it's the one about Poseidon's trident. That definitely got a step up. It stepped up and stayed in the same it as well, which was weird. Yeah, so like it had, like, if it was its own movie, that would have been fine, and like just tweaked it around to make it its own movie. I would say that would have been a fine movie. But knowing that it's the fifth in its series, and he gives up this thing that's been with him the 100% of the time, and like one of his items, and that has like a curse on it. Like, I get it's Johnny, like I get it's Captain Jack Sparrow, but it made a lot of dumb moves. It didn't feel quite right. I feel like for its its fifth series in the movie, it was, yeah, like it would have definitely fit meh. It definitely has some room to grow. I've seen Sword in the Stone once. I remember the first scene and the last scene. Everything else I completely forget. Yeah. Uh, Rangers, this series I haven't watched. That's just because I don't really want to. So yeah. Lady and the Tramp, I do like. It's a very good movie. Bella Notte is a very good song. It's one of my go-to, like, it's one of the go-to songs I have for it. Yeah. Haven't seen Good Dinosaur. I might, just because, I like the head T-Rex. Oh, I can hear his voice. It's not Sam. Is it Sam Elliott? Ah, I can't think of the man who plays the head T-Rex. Anyway, I like him, so I may just go see it just because of him. But I don't know. Like, nothing else has made me go push it. like push to go see it. Frozen. Eh. I Frozen. The first Frozen, I was like, yeah, it's a good story. I kind of see what they're doing with like two female protagonists and blah blah blah. But Frozen 2, I enjoyed way more. I came away from that. I was like, this should have been its own movie. Like this should have been it like the story from the start. Like I, like it stepped up itself on a whole new level. Um, so yeah, so like I like so Frozen I'm not too keen on, but Frozen 2 I really like. Uh, either A or S tier. At least A or at most S. Let me say that. Um, a lot of the songs were just too pop culture, in your face, earworm tune for me for Frozen. But Frozen 2 didn't have those. It had like actual. I don't want to say like actual good songs, but it had actual songs that don't seem on like the front and the back of, hey, I'm just a song to be here and to get it stuck in your head type thing. Like Into the Unknown was like it was the definitely let it go of the movie, but it was good. And I like in the movie it was really good, and the Panic of the Disco version really flippin' good. I love that one. So yeah. Wreck-It Ralph, I liked. I haven't seen it in a while, and just talk of how a lot of people don't like Wreck-It Ralph 2, which I haven't seen, makes me go, was this a good movie? So I'm putting it down here. I don't like Pocahontas. I don't like what they did with it. It's very dumb. It's not good. I don't really remember Fox and the Hound other than, yeah, they're friends, and then at the end they come to society terms and go, well, our friendship was good. See you later, dude. Um, yeah. New Groove was good. I liked Emperor's New Groove. I haven't seen it in a while, but I need to. Uh, Incredibles. Incredibles was good, but Incredibles 2 was good. But the one gripe I have is like a major plot hole is it got it was banned, like superheroing was banned and illegal. So there should have been more protesters, like way more protesters, and like have this total like have like yeah have the end the same, but just have the middle like her struggling to find Screen Renter, juggling momhood, juggling being a superhero while having protesters on her back, and like cops not doing anything because she's doing it under a legal thing and everything. Like, that should have been what the middle was more like. Like, have the girl with the sign of screensaver is still out there. It's like, have that expanded on. Like, that should have been more shined upon. Toy was good. I really liked it. It's Toy Story, so I'm gonna like it. I haven't seen 4. I didn't really like 3. 2 was really good, in my opinion. Tarzan. Yeah, I liked it. It was Tarzan. Not there. You are not going there. Jungle Book. Yeah, I like the Jungle Book. It's same thing with Lion King. Like, Jungle Book, Tarzan, Toy Story. Yeah, it's Jungle Book, Tarzan, and Toy Story. Of course I'm gonna like it. Everyone likes it. Um, I'm putting Wally down on B tier just because I don't remember anything other than I really liked Wally. I like I know it's not it's definitely not C and D tier. I'm starting to think we need to have I haven't seen and I just don't like it into yeah, I'm gonna quickly do that. While I talk about Wally. Like, I don't remember Wally, but I remember the whole premise. Um, of it. Like it's the spot who loves everything, finds, is literally the one man's trash is another man's treasure. Um, so yeah. Um, yeah, I just need to watch Wally again so I can have a better. So I like so I can either go in A or S. Um, Hercules was too Disney-fied for me for the original tale, and tech, and since it's dealing with the Greek gods, it's technically Heracles, not Hercules, because Hercules is the Roman term. I only found that out watching Overly Sarcastic's brief thing on Heracles's thing. Um, so yeah. Aristocrats. Same thing with Wally. I just it's a childhood favorite. I just need to go. I need to go rewatch it. I know I like it, but I just need to rewatch it so I can have a better rating on it. Um, and like if I put haven't seen Don't Kill Me, like if I'm gonna go pursue like this one or this one, maybe this one. That I'm just saying like it's in this right now. Um, it's just Alice in Wonderland tale. I I remember watching it and being like, it's kind of too long for a kids movie because I forget the first half and then I forget the second half and then I just completely forget it. But it's just Alice in Wonderland. Uh, so yeah. Beauty and the Beast is good. I don't really like it. It's okay. I like MatPat's theory on it, on the butler and Beast's age. Like that went, haha. Okay, now that with that I'm going to say, yeah, that's true for me. Whenever I watch it, and it makes total sense. Um, I might link their videos. Actually, you know what? I'll link both Overly Sarcastic Productions video and MatPat's film theory on the two Disney films that's attached to it. Yeah. Finding Nemo. It's Finding Nemo. Yeah, I do like it. Mulan. I don't hate. I just don't care. Like, again, I guess it's too Disney-fied, but just like on something that might have happened, which is yeah, build upon its myth, like you did with Robin Hood. But with Robin Hood, it's like well known and everybody knows it, and it's just you're just taking, and Disney's just taking a spin on things. But with Mulan, it's just it's a female warrior in a Chinese male-only group, and you know how like, and this was back when men are only in the army, no women, and stuff like that. Ow, I hurt my hand a little bit. But yeah, so to me it just felt like a little too Disney-fied. I love "Make a Man Out of You." Like that is another song. Like one song like "Why Should I Worry," Prince Ali, and "Make a Man Out of You" are all songs I will sing dead on the spot. Ask like say, "Hey, can you sing "Make a Man Out of You"?" And I'm just like already halfway singing through it. But just the rest of it feels like too Disney-fied. Like, yeah, and I have gripes with the new real world Disney movie. Like, at first it was like they said we're not gonna do a musical. There's not gonna be any like songs in it. And the only music is like the background music for like everything and blah blah blah. Like that's what they said. And then they make a freaking song for it. And it's like an original song to the movie. Like, okay, yeah, I get the real life movies are trying to make a different stance on the classics, but excuse me. You said it was not gonna have any music other than the background music for like suspense, for like oh, hey, like if it was really a woman and blah blah blah. Like yeah, you need that music because other than that, it's just gonna be when they're riding on horses, and like it's gonna have a like sky eagle bird view of it. So you need the music in there, like, and like not making a song from it is fine. Like songs from it, and like not like everything is fine, but part of its identity was how well it went with its music. And I don't mean just Mulan, I mean for every classic, like Hercules, Beauty and the Beast, um, Lion King, Fantasia, really, what else? Winnie the Pooh, Pocahontas, Cinderella, like, the classics, when you think of the classics, you think of the story, the songs, the animation. Those three things. So, songs and singing in it. I don't think she sings, but songs, just regardless songs, they are part of the classic animation side. That is part of its identity. And like, and the whole point of the in real world life, like actor things, was it it wants to differentiate itself from the cartoons. And having a song, it, it's just not good. Like yeah. I'm not trying to be sexist or anything, like, because I apparently heard of, like, it's about women empowerment. I'm not trying, like, I'm not bringing that up. I'm just saying, if it's trying, like, it wasn't going to have a song at first, which actually helped this, because songs are so like ingrained in the classics. Like, it's part of its whole identity, with the animations, with like the whole stories behind it and the characters. So that's just my gripe. Snow White, Tangled, I just don't like them. So, Snow White is just because it's just the Grimm fairy tale. Fair enough. And they made it PG just so kids can watch it. Fair enough. You everywhere needs like a beginning. It's something to get their ball rolling. Fair enough. I give it that. Um. So with that, I'll put it up here just because it has some argument of it, but it kind of deserves down here. Tangled, I just don't like. I like when I was watching it for the first time, I was like, I don't like this. It kind of feels dragging on. The whole Rapunzel, like, it's Rapunzel, but modern and action, it didn't feel right. I'm not saying make it a Snow White and Cinderella movie. I'm saying what they did with it didn't feel right for it. If they have done something better, which if they had done something better, then maybe I would have liked it. And I remember none of the songs from that movie. Like, I know it's a musical because it's a princess movie. It's going to have songs. But I just remember none of them. And I think it's because, like, they're all earworms and ear tunes. And even then, they kind of failed at that. So, I just don't like Tangled. You can, but I just don't. Princess the Frog, I have watched. I've kind of been wanting to go back to just to see what it's been and like why I liked it in the first place because I've only seen it once. Uh, I've listened to Friends on the Other Side. That is a killer song, and that is a good song. Um, but that is the only thing I've seen multiple times from this movie. Peter Pan, I'm gonna put in B. I don't hate it. I don't love it. It's kind of in the middle. Yeah, it's in the middle. Like I grew up watching it. I liked it then. I haven't watched it recently, so I don't know my stance on it now. But judging from what I remember, it's for me. You and even You Can Fly is for me because it's very ingrained with the um I think Pinocchio. It's Pinocchio. I do like um Wish Upon a Star. I don't listen to it as much as I think I do, and I'm moving it up just because of Wish Upon a Star, and that's the only reason. Um, wow, we have been going on for 51 minutes. 52 minutes, about, I should say. Anyway. But yeah, like, I guess I like Pinocchio. I don't really care about it. It's the same thing as Snow White. Like, I don't really like it. It's just the tale of Pinocchio. There's one thing that saves it from being like down here or down here, and that's the song. Um, but yeah, that's like about it. So it's just the tale. Again, it was the second movie in, so something had to get their ball rolling, or their ball was kind of rolling. Just was starting to, yeah, you know what I mean. Yeah. Bambi. Ooh. Bambi was alright for me. I really didn't understand. I liked the first half. I didn't understand the song in it. I think it's just because the vocals got lowered and the instruments got raised. So it kind of gave this imbalance of sound. And the audio for the singing wasn't really clear. I may need to go back and watch it just so I'm like, oh, okay, this is the song. And yeah, and I didn't like how they just went, bam, he's an adult now in the second half, and the forest fire. I didn't like the forest fire, and I get like the forest fire was to give um meaning to everything, but the uh, just the not understanding the song and the forest fire and bam adult kind of ruined it for me. Um, Also, I haven't seen it, but Bambi 2 wasn't the whole shtick. Uh, Bambi and his father is because his father never like showed only gave tough love So that's why Bambi was more feminine, but yet tough. And in Bambi 2, like, it shows him being with his father, and, like, his father kind of being a neglectful father. Like, wasn't the whole point of Bambi and his father's relationship in Bambi was him and his father didn't get along? But in Bambi 2, they show, like, stuff in the trailer, them getting along. It would be in here for me. Sleeping Beauty, generic Princess Tale. I like Maleficent, but even then, I'm like, you're just a classic Disney villain. Get over yourself. Bring something new and interesting to the table. So yeah. Moana, I liked. Not a whole lot, but I liked because I am a person of mythology and, like, lore, yeah, mythology and, like, and stuff like that. And so Moana definitely brought a whole lot more stuff to the table about it, about Hawaiian and culture, and I learned it through also Matt Pat's video on this. I'll leave my card for it if I can find it. Little Mermaid. Like, yeah, it has room to grow. But I just don't really like it. It's not terrible, like how it's not just a princess movie like Sleeping Beauty, or how I don't like it because of XYZ, like Tangled or Dinosaur or Pocahontas. I just, I can see why people like it. Just for me, just for me, I don't find entertainment from that. 101 Dalmatians. B. I grew up with it, watching it a couple times. I don't really remember the story. I know the story, but I don't really remember everything. So yeah. So yeah, that is my favorite Disney movies. So, thank you guys for watching. Please leave a like, subscribe, ring the bell, so when you get, so when I make videos, you can watch them. Yeah. Comment what you guys think. Am I terrible, the worst person on earth because I haven't watched Tron? Or am I the best person because I put Winnie the Pooh in S tier? Comment what you think. But that's going to be it for me. Wow, this is almost an hour. I did not realize I was talking this long. Yeah. So I will see you guys in the next issue. See ya.